When we want to select a cell, all we have to do is left-click on it. We can also navigate towards a cell using the arrow buttons on the keyboard. It's also possible to input the name of the cell in the name box, but this is the least common method. As you can see, the selected row, 6, and column, D, have darker backgrounds. The active cell has emboldened borders, and its location is shown in the name box. We can enter data into the Excel worksheet by selecting a cell and entering the data directly, or by typing it into the formula bar. Now we'll select cell D6. Here we'll create a formula totaling the sales of the 3 products shown above. There are many ways to do this. Most people choose the sum command from the formulas tab. Excel tries to guess which numbers we want to add, and in most cases it proposes the range we need. The proposed range is indicated by the blue border and is automatically inputted as a sum formula, ranging between cells D3 and D5. Underneath the function, Excel shows the function syntax, which describes the components needed to build a function, called arguments, but for now we can ignore this information. If the range Excel is proposing covers the data we want, confirm it by pressing Enter. The sum formula is inputted into the table, and the active cell selection moves 1 cell down. We can view this formula whenever we want. For example, we can check that the range we confirmed was the range we wanted. To view the formula, double left-click on it. This way of inputting the sum formula is the most popular, but that doesn't mean it's the best. I believe that it's best to learn keyboard shortcuts, even if you're a beginner, since they significantly speed up your Excel work. So, let's delete the formula in cell D6. D6 is now active. Using your keyboard, hold down the Alt key and simultaneously press the equals key, which is located in the top right-hand part of the keyboard. Every formula is confirmed by hitting Enter. Sum is the most commonly used formula in Excel, and it's a very good idea to memorize the Alt equals shortcut. We can input formulas using mathematical symbols and choosing cells with a single left click. Just remember that every formula starts with an equal sign. In the cell F10, we're going to calculate the sales change between the 2019 sales value and the 2018 sales value using the change formula. The difference with this formula is that we take the new value, divide it by the old value, and then minus 1. Most Excel users use the mouse to select the cells, but it's much faster to use the keyboard arrows. After confirming the formula by hitting Enter, the growth is calculated for us. This cell has already been formatted to show the values in percentages. You can learn about the formatting of cells in my lesson called Formatting, which is also part of this course. If we need to change the data in any of the cells within the range, the result of the formula will recalculate automatically and show the new value. Let's have a look at 2 examples below. If we activate cell D22, then use the Alt equals shortcut, as before, Excel suggests to include the year cell, which is the column header. So whenever we are not satisfied with Excel's suggestion, we can change it by left-clicking on one of the corners of the range border and dragging the mouse to narrow or expand it. As always, after changing the formula, we hit Enter to confirm. Now let's do the same for table 2. In this case, Excel's proposal stopped at the first empty cell. So again, click the corner of the table and drag it to fit the range you want. Tables 1 and 2 now show the correct totals. For more information about formulas, check out my other lesson, Most Useful Excel Formulas. A printable version of the exercises list is available to download so that you can tick the examples you have completed. Hopefully this will motivate you to complete the whole course and pass the exam available at the end of the Advanced Excel course.